The Harper contains foul language and adult material. If you are easily offended and thin-skinned, you should hit the stop button now. And if you are not a complete idiot, let's get this party started.
Hike up your motherfucking panties.
And pull them to the side.
This is the Harper.
Fuck you. No bullshit.
Yeah, sorry. Welcome to the Harper, ladies and gentlemen.
You caught me.
You button hooked me right there a little bit.
You caught me doing my air guitar.
I was getting into the intro a little bit there. Love our intro. It's always a good time.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we'll just throw it out there.
Yeah, throw it out.
Thank you, Ethan Mixel, for the demilitarized zone.
Demilitarized zone.
It sounds badass, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds like the military's gone and we're just gonna fuck shit up.
Speaking of Ethan, I wish the dude would get back on Twitter because I've sent him many messages.
Yeah, if anybody has an update on Ethan, we would greatly appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know,
Seems like he just fell off the face of the earth. Hopefully he didn't.
Right.
Because that fucking song is killer.
I know. I feel like we're shouting at the devil right here a little bit. You know, can't hear that echo. So,
That's right.
in case I didn't say it, I'm Jake. It's always my sidekick with me. This is Adam.
What's up?
Boom. Ready to kick off. Kind of a big night for us. Kind of excited.
The big 2-0.
The big 2-0. So a little over 3 months in. This is our 20th show. I think it's getting a little better. Maybe it's getting a little fucking worse.
I don't know.
I don't really know. But I'm just going to start off with something that drives me fucking crazy. Not going to lie. Fucking New Year's resolutions, man.
Well, there's a question even before that.
What's the fucking question, man?
How many of you are still with it?
Fuck.
We're a couple weeks
Right.
in now.
Exactly.
Couple weeks in.
Yeah.
Anybody fall off the New Year's resolution wagon?
Right. So
I mean-
this is airing on the 11th. Did you make it for 1 4/7 weeks? Did you make it that long?
Some people can't do it.
Some people can't do it. The struggle is real.
So finish your thought there.
So all I'm saying is I fucking hate New Year's resolutions. I think that they fucking suck. I think they're stupid. I think it's one of those things to where people fucking make them,
Right?
and the number of them that work out is preposterously low, which I actually have that number. It drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So first question to you is, are you a fan of the New Year's resolution? New year, new you.
Well, let me tell you. I embrace the new year as a fresh start.
Yeah.
So I guess encompassing that, yes and no.
Yeah.
I think any time of the year is a good time to say, hey, like we talked about the other day
Yeah.
on one of our shows, fuck it or rethink it.
Yeah.
Any day is a good day to say, whoa, all right, I'm going to fucking pull this in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I suppose no better time to do that than the first of the year.
I guess.
You've been, like, for instance, you and I, for the most part, are off for approximately 12 days.
Sure.
And, I had a lot of fuck it moments, even though I was trying to pull it back. I mean, didn't fuck it too much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I knew New Year's was around the corner. I knew
Yeah.
because it's a fresh year, I'm going to start, paying more attention,
Yeah.
being a little bit more healthier,
Sure.
start, being more active.
Sure.
Even though it's wintertime,
It is winter time.
you got to, we're going to try to be more active. How about you?
Well, I'm probably going to sound a little bit like a hypocrite, but can I explain?
Can I finish?
Can I finish? So, I actually don't have New Year's resolutions, but
Okay.
we are making some changes to bring in the new year. Now, that being said,
So you're camouflaging it a little bit.
you can camouflage it if you want to, but what these are these are actually well thought out, well planned out things that need to happen.
Okay.
For our life. So we've taken the time to really do some planning as far as the way we're going to go about doing things, the way we're going to be changing some things. I know we had mentioned before I did Sober October. Now I'm doing Just Don't Drink January. So
You finally got it to roll together.
I did figure. I mean, I was struggling. It was like, just say no January. It's like, no, I don't have a drug problem. If it sounds like I just admitted I had a drinking problem, that's not true either. So
I have a drinking problem. When the fucking gas station's closed,
right,
all right,
then it's a problem.
then it's a fucking problem.
When it's 2:18 and they've already called last call and won't sell you that sixer for the ride home.
Oh, fuck you guys.
Yeah. So I would say, I mean, if you want to say resolution? No, I'm not going to say that because it's not like this year I'm going to blah blah blah. No, it's just like, all right, these are some changes. We're going to implement them. You know, like we're not implementing 47 changes.
But the fact that you did them on January 1st, kind of.
I mean, I guess a little bit, but it's not really a resolution.
Right.
Like I didn't resolute that I'm going to be doing anything.
Right. And that's probably the best part.
Right.
That's what people don't realize, that if you sit here and proclaim, you may have more of a problem keeping up with it.
Yeah. There's an 86.4% chance I'm getting fucked up on February 1st. I'm just letting you know that going in. So if I would have
You're saying it lasts a month approximately?
No, I'm telling you that basically what I'm trying to do right now with the way that I've been, it's just the way I handled Sober October, right? October off, drink November, drink December. You know, I mean, you can't not drink those 2 months. Jesus, you know how much fucking family time you got going on there? Let's be honest. How many of you have 2 of your most productive drinking months of the year those 2 months? And not out of joy of being outside, going to concert and playing fucking cornhole and shit.
How many productive drinking months?
Well, that's what they are. What do you want me to call them? I mean, they are. They're some of the best
I've
times
never
you're
thought
ever
of
gonna
my
have.
month as, man, how productive was I drinking?
Hey, I think that you are, though. You come up with some brilliant shit when you're drinking, too.
Sometimes.
Hey, man. It's bad for the waistline, bad for a million other things.
We came up with this show. Does anybody even fucking know?
Oh, do you want to tell? I mean, if we want to just take
we don't have to.
I don't care. We can. It's a quick show.
God, if I just turned off, did I turn off the power?
I don't know. It's a quick story. Most people will probably think it's stupid. Fuck it. Roll it.
Okay, so Jake and I were drinking heavily. It was a co-worker's open house grand opening. Whatever.
I just bought a house. Had a big old housewarming party, which in our neck of the woods is called BYOB, and they're making the food.
So Jake and I we're feeling good, but we were teammates at cornhole, and what I know it's the Harper.
Yeah,
but what? Isn't there a brand? Isn't it a...
Yeah, so Dish Network had some commercials.
Yeah, Dish Network had the Harper commercials.
Set in Boston
style. And it fucking cracked Jake and I up. So this whole time, we were the most annoying 2 guys drinking beer.
We won like 12 games in a row, and it was one of those nights where it didn't matter where you threw that bag. It was bouncing off other bags and going in, sliding in sideways,
and
going on the fly.
Every other throw, we're going, Harper!
It's the Harper!
Harper!
So that's where the idea started.
So then when we finally got around to getting on the podcast, we decided that we didn't want to get sued or anything.
Right, which we might have just gotten that happen. I don't no idea what the liability on that law is. Right,
we probably could actually used it.
Right,
just called it the Harper.
Yeah,
could have hopped around different topics, but anyways, we're the Harper. But we put the Boston in there.
Right,
so you really can't tell the difference.
Yeah,
but
it's the Harper.
But the Harper can't sue us.
Yeah. And if you want to go talk some shit to somebody, the guy that owns theharper.com, fuck that guy. He literally just sit around and plays a fucking harp. I couldn't make that up if I fucking tried, ladies and gentlemen. Like, right? You shouldn't be allowed to do that. I mean, you should be called the harpist.
He should be the
like
Harper
that.
guy.
Right. He should have to change with us.
Or the harp guy.
Right. It's bullshit.
Yeah. Sign a petition. Get the Harper dude out of there. And
right. I don't know what the age of longevity is, like how long he's not active before we can steal his shit from him. It's driving me crazy.
It's got to be like a patent, like 7 years.
Right.
We got a ways to wait. You guys better stick around.
I'm just saying, like, you know, there's
woo,
it's killing me right now.
That's right.
Anyway, so the New Year's resolutions, back to where we to where we started this fucking train. So they don't fucking last. They're fucking pain in the ass. Everybody's full of shit with them. So I got a couple. I got some facts, some little factoids to throw out here to you. The earliest known origination of them was during the time of the Babylonians, right? So we're going.
Do we have like a BC date on this?
They didn't give me a date. I'm just talking the Babylonians. So it was before Jesus was around. All right. So
Jesus.
Right, and it's actually prior to the Romans, who we'll get to next. But what they would do is every year at the end of their calendar year, they would repay all of their debts, and anything that they had borrowed from somebody, they returned.
Wonderful.
So that was how their resolution. So they started,
that would be great.
They basically started from scratch. They don't owe anybody anything. They haven't borrowed anything. They haven't fucking returned. So if you fucking borrowed anything from me, if you want to bring that shit back, that'd be fucking great. You know, I'm not going to say any names.
Or likewise, if you've borrowed something from somebody.
And especially if you borrow something from me while I was drunk and I don't remember it, definitely please bring it back.
You know who would not like that?
Who?
It's the library. Don't bring us all the books back on one fucking day. Not one day.
I would actually love that. That'd be great.
There'd be lines.
Right?
The library.
So the Romans, actually it was a Roman soldier thing to where they had to re-pledge their allegiance to the Holy Roman Army. And it was on the first day of the year, which was called the Janus, which is where January came from
Janus.
in the modern calendar. So that's where that came from on that. In regular medieval times, again, they didn't give me a date, so we'll just say about to get medieval on your ass. I don't know.
About to get medieval on your ass.
Knights would actually take the peacock vow, reaffirming their devotion to chivalry. So
Peacock vow.
So you're a fucking knight and you take the pansiest fucking vow of the year on the first day of the year. Chivalry, and it's called the peacock.
Because you're going to go out on...
You're going to go out and peacock for the ladies? Is that? I mean, I don't fucking know.
I don't know, but you're going to go on... What did they used to do? Crusade. You're about to go on crusade.
Yeah.
And your wife wants to keep your fucking tallywhacker in your pants.
Yeah.
When you're plundering and stuff.
So they just want you pillaging. You can pillage, honey, but don't be part of the raping crew. Is that what you're trying to say?
You let those young guys do it.
That's right.
You've been on this crusade shit for too long.
Exactly. You actually have still to this day between the Jewish holidays of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. That is a time that you are to be offering and receiving forgiveness for things that have been wrong done to you and things that you have done wrong during the course of the year.
Yes.
Traditionally, they don't fall into like a regular what you would call New Year's resolution group, but that's about how they did it. So, couple interesting stats that go with this. At the turn of the century, from 1800s into the 1900s, you had about 20% of the population that would have a New Year's resolution. That's because the rest of them were so fucking poor, they didn't give a shit. Their resolution was to not fucking die that year.
My New Year's resolution is I won't eat old banana peels.
Right?
No.
So that number today is up to around 50 to 60% of the American population will make some kind of a New Year's resolution. Now, that doesn't sound crazy. That's fine. If you fuck it up, great. But here is the number. Here's the number that I was like, that's where it is, right fucking there. You know? You ever just find that linchpin and you're like, you motherfuckers. Out of that 50 to 60%, 80% of those resolutions directly result in the purchase of a product or a membership to something.
Boom.
That is why it's pushed so hard by marketing, by the fucking media.
I didn't pay attention till this year.
They didn't rape you enough for Christmas. It's time to come fucking get you on the first.
I'm paying attention this year right now, 2019. I'm actually, absorbing mentally what I'm seeing on the TV.
Yeah.
Every other commercial is a membership or something.
Yes.
A Bowflex, something.
Yeah.
Something. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to interrupt your list real quick here.
I don't give a shit. Fine.
Top 10 New Year's resolutions.
Oh.
Do you have that?
I just have the top 4, which was from what I found. So I wonder how ours are going to compete. So,
well, I'm not even going to go through them. I'm going to just tell you right here. 1, 2.
Can I guess a couple and you tell me where they're at on your list?
Most of them are. Well, a couple of them are.
Are they in order?
Yes.
Okay. Is number 1 drinking?
Drinking?
Yeah.
Like drinking more?
Like giving up drinking. Like to drink less.
No.
Did it even make your list?
No.
See, the one that I looked at, it had it as number 1. So apparently nobody's going to stop drinking.
Therefore, marijuana can still come into the into the fold.
Right.
Don't worry.
Listen, Budweiser, it's going to be okay. Maybe you should invest in a farm.
We're all going to be okay.
Just saying.
Exercise more, which I think is
probably diet and exercise.
Yeah.
I had that as number 2 on my list. Smoking, I had as number 3.
Yeah. So for these, exercise more and lose weight. So that's 1 and 2. So therefore, from my list, I can see why they're pushing all these ads.
Yeah.
They're pushing all these ads.
Sure.
And you know what? I can totally see it. I mean, I want to lose a little bit of weight. Everybody wants to. I mean, it doesn't mean you're going to do it.
I don't really feel the need at this point.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's something that people think about.
Hey, man, the dad bod's in. I'm just saying. You know?
I'm all about the dad.
I'm like 6 pounds away from fucking poster material right now. You know? Give me a month. I'll take February. How's that sound? You know? It's Valentine's Day, baby.
All right, so this is a weird one,
Okay.
but makes sense. Number 3, get organized. This must have been a nerd.
That's really vague, man. Like, organize what? You organize it in a motherfucking closet, a bill book?
That's
Like,
what I'm thinking.
What are you organizing?
I'm thinking exercise more would be getting organized in
you know?
fitness.
I could sit here for 10 minutes and throw away a bunch of pictures and shit and organize my phone.
And this is a stupid one.
Yeah.
Learn a new skill or hobby. No, I'm gonna tell you what. The winter time, if you're from like a state like ours,
Yeah.
where you can't do much outside, guess what? That's a great time to get a new. You could have done this a month ago. Get
Yeah.
a new hobby.
Yeah, you know what that time period actually is? It's from the day after the Super Bowl until the day before St. Patrick's Day. That is your time to learn a new hobby. Because after that, pretty much the rest of the year is full.
Yep.
Unless you're learning how to do yard work.
Right. And then we got I'm sorry. I don't know who created this fucking. I didn't look at it very.
This
quick.
list is dog shit.
It is. Live life to the fullest.
Are we not now? Like, what does that mean? You want me to quit my job?
Wait a second. Live life to the fullest was number 5. Number 6 is save more money.
How can you do those two things at the same time?
You can't. I'm gonna go to my internet search history and figure out who wrote this and send them a complaint.
That is some bullshit.
Quit smoking. That should have been number 3.
I mean, that belongs on the list. If you're a smoker, sure.
Should have been number 3 or 1 for somebody.
Right.
Some
Sorry,
people.
Sorry, Philip Morris. Fucking
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
Get into the weed business.
Right.
It's gonna be growing.
Not smokable. It's great. Anyway.
Spend more time with family and friends.
I think that we all feel like that year round. I don't feel like I have to wake up on the first of the year and be like, maybe I should see some certain people
maybe this is
more.
a deadbeat dad list.
I mean, I guess.
Travel more. How can you travel more and save more money?
Fuck. What are you traveling to?
And here's a good one. Read more. They say that most
Read what, man? I
Hey.
mean, you can't just say read anymore. You want me to get a book? You want me to fucking pick up Charles Dickens right now
Hey,
and get
they
fucking
say
started
that
on it?
the most wealthy people in the world read a book a day. Good for them.
I do not fucking believe that.
I don't either, but that's what I heard.
Who's they? I fucking hate they because they never said that.
I've heard it.
Whoever the wealthiest people on earth are, can you please tell me what? I mean, are you reading little golden books a day? Is that what you're reading? Because you're not reading a novel a fucking day.
They mind
No, it's not John Grisham every fucking day.
Might
That's
be.
not happening.
those other novels.
So I don't know.
Half
You know,
dressed
another thing that kills me about these is people actually start making these fucking things about Thanksgiving, right? So you know, oh man, I'm gonna go on the ketogenic diet. It's gonna be badass. I'm gonna start the first of the year. I got my new yoga pants. I got my shaker to make my shake in every morning. And what happens for the next 4 weeks? It is 32,000 calories a day to where by the end of January you haven't made up fucking December yet because they blow the shit up before they even get fucking started.
Well, the thing that most people don't realize is, and I've been there, if you start working out, and you don't have to go to a gym, but if you start working out, you got a couple weights and you're doing some curls and you're doing your push-ups and you're doing your jumping jacks and your sit-ups and all that good stuff, you get hungry.
Yeah,
It makes you hungrier.
sure.
I'm a hungry person to begin with.
Yeah.
I can stuff my stomach with the best of them. But when you're working out, you don't want that. But then I find myself falling into that, I'm hungry. I must need to eat. And
Need
then,
some meat.
then the next thing you know, it's been 2 or 3 weeks and I fizzled out, Jake. I think the biggest thing is no matter what you do, when you do it,
Yeah.
you have to be able to keep your motivation. I think that's the most difficult. Instead of selling all these gym memberships
Yeah.
and selling all this other shit, if maybe this is our retirement,
Yeah.
get into figure out the mind enough a little bit to sell motivation.
Yeah. I think you should.
Figure it out.
I'm gonna tell you what. I think
Motivation in a bottle.
I think one of the things that's powerful is if you have somebody else to be accountable to with it. You know, so instead of me just saying I'm going to do this, if 2 people are doing it, I think it becomes a lot easier because you add that element of not wanting to let that other person down.
What about competition?
See, but that's where you got to be careful because there's a lot of people, especially people that are on the resolution list that are kind of half-assers by trade. So the last thing they really want is a competition. that gives them an opportunity to fail based on the results of another person.
How about this though? A friendly competition that isn't about a winner or loser.
If it's going to be you and your friends,
it's going to be like, yeah, you and your friend that'll say, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to see who can, figure it out to where it's fair.
Yeah.
We're going to see who can lose some weight or whatever, who can get in the best shape, whatever it is, or who can quit doing the vice, the smoking, whatever it is.
Sure.
And then at the end of it, you go out for a steak dinner and you celebrate. We did it. High five.
Yeah.
Yay, we did it. We're done. I don't know. I think probably that's healthy.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I would this is just my own personal, but I think the easiest one to do, the most easily attainable one that most people should probably go after is stop being a fucking douchebag. It doesn't take much to really stop being a douchebag. Just when you talk to people.
What if they don't know they're a douchebag?
No, I think the people that are douchebags, 90% of them in this day and age have been shown through the way people treat them. Unless you're some kind of a boss that everybody sucks your ass 24 hours a day. Most douchebags are pretty well aware of their douchebaggery, but that would make the world a little bit better place. If everybody would just be a little more kind to each other, not talk a whole bunch of shit to each other every fucking 5 seconds. You know what I mean? And it's the easiest one in the fucking batch to do. You could what did Gandhi say? You can do everything with a little more kindness.
Sure.
Not to be getting all crazy Gandhi reflective here,
No.
but it would be the easiest thing to do. Just don't be a dickhead. The guy that you can't fucking stand at work, give him a little bit more of a break. You know what I mean? Maybe you're just a little bit nicer to him. Maybe he becomes your friend.
We've talked about the purge, having a purge before. Would it be a great day if you could just, even if it was your boss, you could just be like, okay, today I can tell you exactly who you are.
No.
You don't think so?
Never going to fucking work. Because
they'll fire you the next
on
day.
January 2nd, you are fucked. Right? There is no two ways about it.
Yeah, probably.
So,
It's a good concept, though.
Yeah, I agree.
How about non-boss people?
What about it?
Go around, you can tell them, listen, man, you know what? You were a fucking asshole last year. Why'd you work on that?
So it should just be like one big family intervention?
Yeah.
Like, Uncle Jim, it's your time in the chair. And we're all just going to fucking tell Uncle Jim what's fucking wrong with him and then rotate out.
No, not
Mary, you're
no,
in.
I'm saying, like, if you're walking down the hall and it's January 1 and here comes this dude, you're like, God, you've been, whatever he does that fucking annoys you, I'm just going to let you have it.
If you would just say hello when you fucking walk past people instead of walking past them like they're invisible, the whole world would fucking hate you less.
You know what?
But you can't tell him that.
You brought it up, and I'm not going to say a name, but it happened today.
The same guy?
No.
Like the legend?
Somebody knew.
What?
And I'll tell you off air who this was, and it floored
I
me.
can't fucking wait to hear.
And it made me
Yeah.
want to come on here tonight and make fun of this person for something else they did.
See?
But as soon as I did that, you'd know who they were, and the whole world would know who they were, and I can't do it.
But so this is your challenge. Be a little nicer.
I was nice. I was the one that said hello.
He said hello and didn't say hello back.
I said hello, and he looked at me and kept walking. And this is somebody that doesn't do this.
Why didn't you just turn around?
You know what?
Why didn't you follow him down the hallway and be like, hello?
I should have been like,
hello.
I
hello,
will next time.
Hello.
I will. I know next time I'm going to say, hey, don't ignore me, MFer. Why did I say MFer? Motherfucker.
I don't think you're going to, because MFer was the toned down version of what you would say
MFer
at work.
was what I would say to him at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man, friend.
Manly fella.
Yeah. But I don't think you're going to go with motherfucker at work.
I
that's
could
just
with
my
this
2
guy.
cents.
I could with this guy. But
So,
anyways.
enough with the bullshit fucking resolutions. If you actually see one through, congratulations. You're part of the what number? Last little stat I got on it. What percentage do people claim? Now, this is all based on a Gallup poll, so
That they made it?
we know how fucked they are. Yeah, that they made it at least until July 1st, which is 6 months. So January 1st.
So this is only making it 6 months.
But this is making it 6 months. What percentage do you think make it 6 months?
I think it's a fail still.
Huh? Okay, whatever. But I'm telling you, that if you made it to July 4th and you were a better person, and then it was time to celebrate our nation's fucking independence, you got to blow it out. Fuck everything else, like America first, right? So,
America.
right? You got 2 days to fucking hydrate for it, and then you're good to go. What do you think the number is? Take a shot in the dark.
Not much. 12%.
Nah, baby, nailed the 12%. It is literally 12 fucking percent. Good job. I didn't show my paper either. You can see this. If it wasn't recorded,
I had no idea.
yeah, what was going on right there. So no more fucking resolutions unless you're gonna fucking follow through. But they're fucking stupid. They're just trying to get your money. Just be a better person.
Yeah. You know what? you don't see these. This rolls right to the next one. Gimmicks and fads.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see these gimmicks and fads, except the biggest time. This is like their time. This is their glory month, January.
I don't know, man. Some of the shit I got in here, it's fucking all year long because there's different categories of gimmicks and fads.
Yes.
Okay.
There's different categories. I'm gonna reel off a big list of.
I'm gonna have to start crossing them off then because I can't be doubling back.
Okay.
Are you in a particular area, like a particular genre?
Most of this is exercise and workout.
Okay, which is one of the worst areas for these.
Right. So I'm gonna throw out some of these, and some of these are gonna bring you back.
Some of them I'm gonna have.
I'm gonna bring you back a little bit in time here. The Bowflex is like number 1.
Got it.
Thai bow.
You are not gonna become Chuck fucking Norris.
No, Thai bow.
You are not gonna become Billy Blanks.
The Thigh Master.
You are not gonna become Suzanne Summers.
I mean, do you remember that? The Thigh Master?
Yeah,
How many
dude.
moms bought that shit and just left it in the closet?
Yeah. 3 for 3 so far.
8-minute abs.
8-minute abs. You're not gonna become whoever the hell fuck that guy was. Tony some shit or another, right?
Yeah. Tony Soprano. No, it wasn't him.
No. Ponytail with a hat on all the fucking time. I wanted to choke him.
Pilates.
Oh, Pilates. I didn't have that one.
Nordic track.
Nordic track. Dude, the stupidest thing ever. Let's go skiing inside your house.
Oh, my God.
That's worse than a fucking treadmill.
The shake weight. I don't even know if that was the name of it. The fucking thing like you're jerking off. Fucking stupid as fucking thing.
Actually,
My mom bought one of those.
I actually owned a shake weight. It was given to me as a gift.
You get a pass then.
You'd be surprised how well that thing actually fucking worked.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, during the height.
But what are you building? Your forearms?
There's different ways that you can do it. Forearms, chest, triceps, abs. There's all different ways that
You
you
can
do
work
it.
abs with that thing?
Yeah. Dude, back when it was
If
like...
you're a shake weight owner and you're telling me it's working, then I'll
All I'm telling you is this.
I'll-
It was that one year that it was that one winter that I didn't say fuck it, and go back to enjoying craft beer to where, like you said, working out in my room every day, push-ups, sit-ups. Like I got to a point where I was doing 1,000 jumping jacks a day.
Nice. That's
if
a lot.
You want to try to do 1,000 jumping jacks?
Dude, I think when I do 100, I think I'm doing a lot.
Right. I would do sets of 100 or sets of 200 at a time until I'd spend 3 hours in the evening.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing that gets your heart rate going more than jumping jacks.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Burpees fuck your world up though too. So
I do that every time I drink.
yeah. But agree, the shake weight is some bullshit.
And then this one is just overall big, giant umbrella diet pills.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many of them anymore, and
But
they mask themselves as so many different things. They're still fucking diet pills.
It's diet pills. No, you know what?
Yeah,
That's not going to work for you.
yeah. So I got some more to add to this
Go.
list we have the I don't know the exact name of it. Maybe somebody can help me out here. The slut dancing with Carmen Electra. Remember when that came out? Like the
Slut dancing?
yeah, it was like
Zumba?
No. It was like Carmen Electra's pole dancing or some shit like that.
I
And it
remember
was
that.
huge for like a year.
Stripper workout.
Yeah. Can see why that didn't end up taking off very fucking well.
Who wants to learn how to? I mean, you don't have to be a stripper, but who wants a
Right.
chance to do what they do?
Exactly. There's a couple of them that actually went hand in hand with the immortal Richard Simmons had a dual program.
Yes.
Do you remember what the two of them were together?
There wasn't it Dancing to the Oldies or something?
Sweating to the oldies.
Sweating to the Oldies.
Yeah, baby. You got that.
You're doing it. You're doing
And then do you remember what and this was the first, but wait, there's more. Like that you
Are you
could
sure
get
it was
with
the
it.
first?
Well, it was the first one I remembered as a kid. Deal-a-meal.
Deal a meal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
So
but
Deal-a-Meal was it was the first cousin of Weight Watchers, to where you had the book and you had the cards. So like a hamburger was worth 3 points. French fries were worth 9
Yeah.
points, and you got so many
point
points
system.
a day.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all that it was. So we had the Deal-a-Meal, we had the Weight Watchers, the fucking Atkins diet. That shit exploded for a hot minute.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, boom, that was gone.
so are these gimmicks and fads or both?
These are all they're kind of both, aren't
yeah,
they?
they're both.
Okay,
It's gimmicky fad. I mean,
yeah, buns of fucking steel, same shit.
the ab roller.
Yeah, dude, the ab roller. I totally have the ab roller.
I have an ab roller. I'm gonna tell you what. I still use the ab roller occasionally.
Yeah?
It fucking does work.
Is it the ab roller pro?
I don't know. It's purple.
You don't
What
even know
does
what
that
it is? And my least
It was
favorite.
my wife's.
My least favorite of all of them, because to me it was, if you've ever fucking tried to do one video, unless you're already in badass shape, this is built for nothing other than to tear your soul apart and make you feel like a failure at life. It's fucking Insanity. Do you remember Insanity?
I think so.
The dude that did that, don't get me wrong, jacked beyond jacked. But like he's going through these workouts and the whole time he's like, "You're doing good. You're doing good. Yeah, get up, flex that. What we're doing." And like you're doing it, and you're like, like getting words out at that point in time aren't even going to fucking work. And you're like, "So thank you for just exerting your dominance over the planet there. You know, we greatly fucking appreciate that." My least favorite one of all time was fucking Insanity. So that shit's got to go. So those are all the workout kind of fatty, trendy ones I had. I'm sure
I've got 2 more fatty, trendy.
Was one of them the old school belt?
I saw the belt.
Did you have that one there?
What about these? What about like goat yoga?
Goat yoga.
Have you ever heard the people?
I mean, I've heard the term, but I mean, you literally do yoga with goats.
They're like on your back, around you, like you're doing whatever this yoga move, and they're like, I'm sorry, America. This is not a real thing. This is somebody on a farm making money with their goats.
Let's not start hating on farms too easy here. I'm just fucking
No,
saying.
farms should grow their corn and their weed, not prostitute their goats for goat yoga. Dude, this is stupid.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you what. Goats are gonna shit all over you, and they're gonna. We watched funny videos the other day. There was somebody was videotaping their mom doing goat yoga, and the goat pissed all over her. Yes, it was very funny, and I'm glad it happened to her because she shouldn't have been doing goat yoga. This is stupid.
Man, I don't want to get pissed on by a baby, let alone a motherfucking goat.
And I'm sure. I mean, if you get shit on by a goat, let's face it, it's just little pellets that hit the ground. They're gonna roll right off your back. But still, I don't want to get shit on by a goat either.
I feel like you're really taking that too much in stride, being shit on by a goat right now.
I just don't get it.
I mean, I don't get it. The whole thing's stupid.
Do your normal yoga.
Yeah.
That should be enough.
Yeah.
And then
Zumba, spinning,
CrossFit.
Now, okay, this is what I'll say about CrossFit.
Bring it.
CrossFit exploded overnight. It was like there's a CrossFit gym in Northeast Ohio.
Still a fad.
And then 4 months later, there's one on like every fucking street corner. Not everybody can be an instructor. I think it's weird. Like, so it takes nothing to just go run a gym for something like that. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, I feel like it's one of those things that has probably passed its crescendo, but it's not going anywhere. It's a legitimate society of people that work out. Like, I don't know if you watch the CrossFit Games. Jiminy Christmas.
No.
Like, that's some crazy shit to where, like, different than the fads. I promise you one thing. The fucking Thigh Master ain't coming back.
No.
If it does, it will be as a joke. Like, if you get a Thigh Master for Christmas, that's funny. CrossFit ain't going anywhere.
No. Okay. You're probably right. It's probably not. And I don't really have a problem with anybody that does CrossFit. If you want to better yourself and make yourself stronger and leaner, go for it. That's all great. But when I'm not a CrossFitter, don't treat me like should be on exile.
Is that how you feel about it?
I've known quite a few CrossFitters, and they tend to click, like little click groups, quite a bit, and it's kind of weird too.
Yeah.
I mean, some people that I don't know, it's just different. It's like I'm sure the people that did jazzercise together,
I was gonna say,
didn't annex you because you didn't do jazzercise.
Yeah,
but it's some people like they don't associate with people unless they're CrossFitters.
That's true.
I have seen that, and I'm like, it's like, well, who were
but
you?
But that's more about the fucking douchebag, and not the CrossFit.
It is, but I think that it becomes a mentality to some of these people. Like, I like these type of people now. I didn't 2 months ago when I was just my normal self.
Right.
But now that I'm trying to do this, I don't like any of these other people anymore. I just like these new people are cool.
You know, the only thing I really don't like about it, you know, and maybe it's just, I know, part of their society. It's like people that own Jeeps waving at other people that drive Jeeps. You know, I hate the fucking word gains. Like, it drives me because everything's gains. Yeah, everything's gains. That gives me all the time. To where, like, there's part of me that wants to be like,
serious gains, dude. Look,
I know.
Look right here, serious gains.
Like, I want to be the other way about it. Be like, I just mowed my yard, fucking yard gains. What's up? You know, like, that's how I want to do that.
Look at the grass. Look how green my sneakers are.
That's right.
I got serious yard gains.
Right. I just read The Bonfire of the Vanities. Brain gains. What's up? You know what I mean? Like, go on a rant, like talking shit. I don't know. That's the only part I don't like about it. But at the same time, I think that it really, it's one of those things that's not for everybody. And there was an evolution that came with it that I feel like it's really taken a lot of people that were bored in their fitness, that somebody was like, we got to take this to fucking level 2.
Level 2.
You know?
Bring it up a notch.
Right. To where like ultra fucking running. Have you fucking paid attention to the world of ultra running in the last fucking 15 years?
Who were running?
Ultra running.
Never heard of it.
So it used to be cool to go run a marathon, right? You know, like you were like,
How do you ultra run?
yeah, ultra running, like they laugh at marathon people. Like marathon people are like lazy fat people to them. Like
Are these people like the ones that like jump over the fucking stairs and
no,
shit?
no. These people that go out in the fucking Mojave Desert and do a fucking 250-mile race, and they run for 250 miles straight, 38 fucking hours,
In the Mojave.
all over the fucking place. All kinds of crazy
Let's go
shit.
to the hottest motherfucker.
I'm just going to give it a plug. I don't care. There is an amazing, on Netflix, if you look up, there's an amazing documentary called The Barkley Marathons.
Okay.
This fucking guy who lived in Tennessee, he basically developed this fucking course, you know, and the course changes a little bit every year. He only accepts certain people in to where like there's kind of a cool little code what you have to do to get into the Barkley Marathon. He only accepts the people that he wants to have in. He's a little bit of a nut job.
Crack.
At the end of the day, you have, I want to say, I'm probably going to have the time wrong. I think that you have, it's either 30 or 40 hours to complete this thing, right?
Right.
It's a total of 130 miles, but it's all through like hills and trails and creeks and caverns and all kinds of shit like this.
And they have a time limit.
Yes, and it's done in 5 laps, right? To where you go frontward and then backward, frontward then backward. The most ridiculous part about the whole thing is when you're done, your total elevation, height climbing changes is what the equivalent of climbing the Empire State Building twice on top of running 130 miles. Like, this is the kind of shit these people do.
In how many hours?
I think that one's 40. But dude, like, there's 200-mile races. There's talk of there being a fucking 500-mile race.
So 40 miles or 40 hours, you're sleeping.
Some people do, some people don't. So some people will stop and take a couple-hour nap and get up and go again. Like, especially if you watch the Barkley, like there's a couple guys that are like really in competition trying to do well. They don't sleep. They come back, they take 45 minutes or so, make sure that their feet are dry and cleaned up, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I'm just saying, you want to talk about like, it's a crazy fad that I don't know how long this is going to last, and it may last forever. You know, and don't get me wrong, the people that do it, if you are an ultra runner, you're fucking another level, you know? I put a lot of miles in on fucking running and shit. I know, kind of hard to believe at this point, just saying. But it's like, dude, there's times I've been out at like 13, 14, and I'm like, my boredom is like getting epic right now. You know, you're not breathing hard. You're just trotting along. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know how people do it. It's
Is
crazy.
that the wall? Is that when you hit the wall, you're bored out of your mind?
For me, I mean, that's what
Bored
it
out of
came
your
down to. I
gourd?
mean, yeah, like from the farthest I've ever run, like it was never like I was just so exhausted. I mean, I've ran to where I was exhausted because I really wasn't prepared for the run I was doing, which I think happens to a lot of people. But the best runs I've ever had, the longest runs I've ever had, literally I stopped running because I was just fucking bored and ready to go home, you know? Like, well, that was a fun 3 hours of my life. It's time to go do something else now, you know? So anyway, get back on track here. Some other gimmicks and fads. I got a couple other categories.
Let them fucking
that,
roll.
that I want to jump in here on. The second category that I had was the as seen on TV classics. Because you still see, you know, egg cups and magic grills and all this shit that you still see on there, and some of them are awesome. You know, like I actually have one of the magic smokeless grills, and it actually works really well. But some of the classics. The George Foreman.
I was just gonna say, can I intervene? But dude, I owned a George Foreman,
A classic George Foreman.
the original. It was
Nice.
small. You could fit like 2 patties side by side.
Yeah.
dude. We used it until the Teflon started falling off. Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
Yeah, dude, I had one. I used shit
Had a
out of it
little
to make
grease.
chicken.
I mean, it
Had
was
a little grease
lean.
pan that went with it. Yeah,
It's a pain in the ass to clean.
I get
but
it. And he made millions on it. ShamWow. I mean, I don't know. Most people remember for 1 year, ShamWow towels. You could find them everywhere.
Somebody
and they
got me
sucked.
some for whatever.
Yeah, and they were fucking terrible, weren't they? Jack LaLanne's juicer. Do you remember the Jack LaLanne? He was an old man at the time, and he had the juicer.
I remember the silver bullet.
His juicing machine. What?
Mm-hmm.
What's the silver bullet?
It's a bullet, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a silver bullet blender mixer.
Really?
Yeah.
To where like you just blend up your little drink and.
As seen on TV. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
If you order now,
Right?
put a second one in.
So those were just some of the as seen on TV things I can remember. I'm sure that there's so many more of them. I mean, because they were always 1995. You know,
Who was the guy that died?
Billy Mays,
Billy Mays.
the OxyClean guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, Billy Mays was the king, man.
he was.
That dude did all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah, and then they replaced him with another
Yeah.
fellow that's
So-
not nearly as cool.
But I feel like it's one of those things to where like it was kind of big in the 80s, you know, to where there was always, call now to receive free shipping and handling. And then it kind of went away. And now if you look now, there's more infomercials on TV again now recently than I've seen in years. I mean, they're on all the fucking time.
I didn't know how my wife was doing it for the longest time, but she
Yeah.
would bring home, or for gifts and stuff, all this as seen on TV shit. And it even had the little as seen on TV. I'm like, wait a second. How is it saying as seen? It usually doesn't come like that.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the Rite Aids or CVS's or whatever around here.
Walmart.
No, I think ours was a CVS.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but did Walmart carry it too?
They have a whole section now
Yeah.
at Walmart that's
Yeah.
for as seen on TV.
Yep. That's right.
And then I just have a couple, the diets that I had. I talked about the Atkins. Then there was the keto, the paleo, and the vegan. I feel like those have all kind of made their rounds throughout the fucking years, for whatever they were. And then
I never tried a diet like that, and have never.
no,
Have you?
I actually really like. I'm better with keto than paleo, but like keto, yes, like pretty close to straight carnivore is
I know
my
you will-
shit right there. Like
No, I could.
that's just straight meat.
I
but,
could
like,
do that right
but
now.
you can't deviate because
Right.
the minute that you start taking in a bunch of saturated fat and shit, like I am not an expert. I'm going off of what I've heard and read. I'm not telling you to go out and change your diet tomorrow. Nice little disclaimer right there. I'm just saying. But I'll tell you what, you were talking about being hungry. I literally had, I don't know, it was probably 12 ounces of brisket today at noon. I haven't eaten anything else and I'm not even hungry. It's just,
Really?
Yeah, dude, there's something about that meat that stays with you. It's a lot harder for your body to break down. So
So it just sticks with you.
Yep.
And you just feel better.
I do.
Nice.
Yep. So couple clothing ones real quick. Fanny packs. Glad to see they're making a comeback. They're making a comeback in a big way.
Whoa. Did you say you're glad?
The fanny packs are coming back, dude. There was like when I was a
Dude,
kid.
I think we just lost our friend card here.
What? Over a fanny pack?
Dude, my mom bought my wife and I fanny packs one year for Christmas. Sorry, Mom, but they never left.
Yeah, but were they like the neon fucking yellow
No,
ones?
they
and
were
shit?
these the tan
Yeah.
ones that kind of try to blend in with
Dude,
your
get
out-
online, look it up, man. They're coming back in a big way.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what though.
Strong fanny pack game.
I have a thing that they actually show it. It looks like a sling, and it can stretch, and it has like two sections. It's not a fanny pack, but it kind of resembles like a slim down version. Now that thing, I do like that.
Like
But the actual fanny pack that's this big bulging belly bag, no.
you wear this shit on your hip. When you need something, you slide it over. Get what you need out, slide it back.
When you need something, you just slide it over.
That's right. You pull it to the side. You know?
Pull them to the side.
That's right. That's what you got to do. Don't be hating on fucking fanny packs. Worst thing ever.
Okay, well, but this little thing I was explaining, you can wear it like a fanny pack, but here's the kicker. No one knows you're wearing it.
No, that defeats the point.
See, so it's not a fanny pack.
The fanny pack is an accessory, and a functional one at that.
You like the fanny pack.
Hey man, you say whatever you want to. You want to call Joe Rogan a pussy? You call Joe Rogan a pussy right
I'm not-
along with me.
Does he like fanny packs?
Oh, dude, check out it, dude. His fanny pack game. He's all about the strong.
Joe
fanny pack
Rogan.
game. Dude. Joe Rogan actually, I believe, is invested in a company that rocks these things because he loves them so much.
Or they paid him so much to
no,
rock them.
Dude, every time where he runs and stuff, he always has them. Dude, I'm just. You think that Joe Rogan's going to take a fanny pack sponsorship because that's what he needs in his fucking life right now
I
to
don't
make ends
know.
meet? Joe's struggling without the fucking fanny pack.
Probably not. But
No, not at all. So I'm just.
I don't know
saying,
if I can listen to another one of his podcasts now.
Sorry, man. You're gonna have to fucking suck it up, Buttercup.
Oh,
So-
I cannot do the fucking fanny pack.
Fine, then don't. I'm just saying.
You know what? Those two that she bought us,
Huge
they're
fan.
probably still in a tub somewhere in our house.
Bring them over. I'll clip them together and make one. I'll
They're-
double hip that shit.
You know what? My mom didn't buy cheap shit. Those
Yeah.
are probably leather fucking fanny packs.
Yes, and you're being wasteful. You're leaving utility out there.
Oh my god.
It's kind of upsetting. I'm
Not
gonna lie.
until I'm running for my life because the world's ending will I strap on that fanny pack.
Right. Well, you never know.
Then I'll wear it.
You never know. Like, that's the thing, though, is like, I'm not asking you to fucking carry tampons in the motherfucker.
But
like,
that's what I feel people will think I have in there.
So what? Fuck them. Are you that worried about what the world thinks of you?
No, but I don't want anybody seeing me.
I need a bottle opener, a fucking
what?
screwdriver, a glasses fixing kit, like shit that's practical in
It's
this
like
world.
riding a moped.
No, it's not like riding a
Yes,
moped.
it is.
You know what, though? Fuck it. If there was a moped here, I would ride that motherfucker down the road right
I
now.
would too.
As long as it was dark and nobody could see you.
But I don't want my friends seeing me doing
That's
it.
stupid. Can't have this conversation anymore. Skinny jeans for men. Worst fad of all time. Whoever decided this was a good idea should be punched in the fucking face.
Don't they call them pegged? Pegged pants?
Pegged is when the bottom is got that tight little roll. That's pegging your pants.
Yeah, no, you can peg your pants.
I'm just talking.
But I'm saying,
skinny jeans,
aren't the
period.
skinny jeans pegged at the bottom?
They're just
Fucking
stupid.
stupid. Why do you want, as a man, why do you want people to see your legs so defined? I don't get it.
I don't want that at all. Another fad that I hate that's in right now is it's not necessarily clothes is the fucking man bun. Every time I see somebody rocking a man bun, I want to grab him by that man bun and punch him in the fucking face.
How about we just scalp his man bun off?
Right. Right? You get caught with your hair long enough to be in a man bun and you put it in said man bun, off it should come. Now, dude, I've known plenty of dudes that have had like long hair. You got to put that shit back in a ponytail to get it out of your face because you're doing something, whatever. I'm cool with that. Don't fucking man bun it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Unless you're fucking Laura Ingalls Wilder, don't be coming at me with a fucking man bun. Not into that shit at all.
Here.
Sorry.
I second that motion.
Yep. So,
No man bun.
a couple other ones that the rest of these I kind of liked. So I'm sure you're going to fucking hate some of them. Dude, Coke t-shirts back in the fucking 80s. Like everybody fucking wanted a Coke t-shirt. Remember? Enjoy Coke? You know, the white and red t-shirts?
I just wanted a polar bear.
Fuck the polar bears. You know, they make those things look all cute and color. You know they're the most vicious bear in the world, right? You know that.
Dude, I don't
They don't
know.
have any natural predators. They fuck shit up for real. Like they ain't afraid of shit.
You know, we had my father-in-law staying with us for a week or so, and he watched a lot of Animal Planet, so we watched a lot of Animal Planet with him. There was a show, and I'm sure polar bears can be vicious as fuck. I'm sure, no doubt. But these polar bears would come into these, I think they were Alaskan villages, with all these snow dogs that were all like staked out, and they would just play. They would come and push these dogs around. These dogs would push them back. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And then the polar bears would leave. They would come back every year, the same time for like 7 years they've been doing it. And polar bear, the original guy, would bring his friends. So then there's like 7 polar bears. I'm like, this is crazy. Polar bears and dogs.
That doesn't mean you're not going to fucking get eaten by one because they don't like dog meat.
I'm not.
You're talking about one town and somewhere
Hey,
BFE.
I'm just saying,
dude.
Weird as fuck.
You don't want to be fucking with a polar bear.
I wouldn't
Polar bear
fuck with
fuck
it.
your world up.
I would run and probably get chased down and mauled to death.
Yes, that's what they do. They love fucking eating people. People's tasty.
I wear white. I blend in.
Dude, I had one. I don't know if you had one. Fucking starter jackets. Do you remember the fucking starter jackets? They had the zip right here that when you unzipped them, there was still a piece of material in them. And then they had the big wide pocket that was right here that was zipped. And then your hands could go.
I think that was after I was a little older.
You're 4 years older than me, dude.
Yeah, but that could be a big time. I could have been 16 and I was out of the starter jackets and you were 12 and be like, they're cool.
Do you have your bomber jacket then back then? Or your members only? You had to be a members only guy.
It wasn't. I
Did you have a members only jacket?
Okay, listen.
You had to. Oh my God,
I-
you did. You so had one.
No, I never had a members only. Didn't never said members only. But we used to have these the ones that had the extra collar.
That's a fucking members
and then
only
they had
jacket.
it was like a members only, but it didn't have any words. So yeah, I guess so.
And you want to yell at me about a fanny pack with your fucking members only jacket.
Members, but I was as old as you were with the starter jacket. I was like probably 12. We thought they were cool as shit too.
Man.
Matt and I both had one. They were both this tan and they were a little bit like different makers, but they were close enough that we were like, you were cool.
You weren't.
We were so cool.
You have elastic in the...
The thing I didn't have though was the Michael Jackson jacket.
Well, nobody actually had
Oh
those.
yes, they did. That was huge.
Yeah, they were ridiculous.
You could get the red one, the authentic, or then you get the black, all black.
Those were all leather. Out where I come from, those weren't a big thing. You know, those didn't do well on the farm.
Boom, boom, boom.
I don't know about that. Jinko jeans. Remember Jinkos?
What?
Jinko jeans.
I don't remember
Dude,
this one.
look them up. A Jinko
This
jean.
must have been the part of my mind that Jägermeister overtook.
It must have been. The bottoms of the pants were like that big. They were the huge legged like skater pants.
Bigger than bell bottoms?
Oh, dude, way bigger than bell bottoms.
Oh, you mean like,
Jinkos.
okay,
JNCO. If you look up Jinko pants, like that's what you're going to find. These things were ginormous and they were awesome as
you said
hell.
skaters wore them?
Yeah.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. Huge. You couldn't even see the people's feet.
Yes. Love
God,
Jinkos.
So stupid.
And what went along with
They
those?
would wear them down so low they would drag on the ground and get all frayed.
Oh, stop.
Stupid.
Super fun.
You're gonna die in those pants. What
what
if a
did-
bear chased? What if a polar bear chased you in those pants?
What did they all wear around their waist? Flannels. Dude, I still love flannels.
I love flannels.
I feel like flannels are just timeless. Like they keep going and coming back, going and coming back. I don't feel like they're ever really going to leave us.
I love a
which makes
good
me happy.
flannel. I love a good flannel shirt.
Me too. But they're very fatty. You know, they come in for a while. Like remember the classic like red and black one?
Yes,
you
the
know,
brawny.
yes, the brawny.
Mhm.
You know, and then back into the '90s, then you got like the yellows and the blues and everything mixed together. You know, your reds. You know, super goth kids. You know, got to wear their flannel. And now they come back and they're in every fucking color. Yeah, love them. And then the last one that I have is the classic fucking wife beater. Dude, you remember when wife beaters were huge, late 90s, going into the 2000s? Everybody was fucking wearing wife beaters for everything, all the time.
I never did.
Got to live a little, man. When you leave,
I'm going to tell you what.
when you
I
leave
am
here
not.
tonight, go home and get us, and go home on your way. Stop $9.99, get a 3-pack of wife beaters, and do some housework in a wife beater.
How about this? How about I put it on in the car when I go in the house? I'm like, you know what you're getting.
What? What you getting?
My wife's gonna get her ass beat.
Oh.
I'm in my wife beater.
Man, I don't think that's how you should really handle that.
Nah, it's a joke. It's comedy.
Well, it is disappointing.
I'm gonna tell you what about me. I don't take on to fads. I just don't. I guess I'm not a
Make
sheep.
sure you pronounce the D.
Fad.
Fad.
Z.
Okay.
Fads.
Fads.
I don't get into them. And some
Depends on
people
what it
do.
is.
Some people do. Some people don't.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I would say I ever got into a fad would maybe be like a video game. Oh, you got to try it. Okay, I'll go try it.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I don't spend money on weird stuff I see on TV.
You never into hacky sacking?
Now, I did get into hacky sack, but
No, ain't nobody hacky sacking no more, buddy. So you were pretty deep in that fad.
well, but it wasn't because it was a fad. It was because when I walked down or to this, my friends were playing, so I joined in.
Because half a nutsack's fun when you're all stoned. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
It could be. Dude,
Sorry, you're gonna rag on me about the fanny pack. I'm gonna pick on you about the hacky sack.
the hacky sack was fun.
The gayest shit ever. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, there wasn't lots of alpha males running around in the hacky sack circle
No.
back in the day.
No,
You know what I mean?
It's a little different, but
So
we had a lot of fun.
yeah. Did you ever own a Beanie Baby?
No.
Okay, there we go. So at least we're getting someplace here.
And did you, those that own the Beanie Baby, just covered their back window of their car? Come on, motherfucker.
Oh, the worst ones on that were the ones that like the tag was in pristine shape, so they had the casings
tag.
that went with them. You know,
Because you're going to sell this shit in 20 years. I'd like to see how much a Beanie Baby is now.
I bet they're not worth shit at this
50
point.
cents for your Beanie Baby.
Yeah, maybe.
By T.Y. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. By T.Y. Hilton.
Was it Hilton?
No, T.Y. Hilton plays for the Colts.
T.Y.
What is that?
It's a T.Y. Didn't he do that when he scores a
I
touchdown?
don't know, man.
T.Y.
I'm not a big Colts fan.
I'm not either, but
Sorry. So we got one more topic. You want to jump into it real quick? Where are we at? Well, I think we can get through it really quick. We'll do it fast.
no, we're doing great.
Okay.
We're doing good. We got plenty of time here.
Yeah. Just want to make sure Mrs. Oz not unhappy with what time you get home tonight and your wife beat her.
Now, you told me I
Smack
got to leave
around.
out of here early, so don't be telling me about Mrs. I.
I didn't tell you to leave early. I just said you couldn't stay overnight, man.
You said,
The hell?
you said, listen, you can't stay here, but you got to get the fuck out.
Right. You ain't got to go home. That's what you were trying to say?
No, I said it.
Damn
you
it.
said it a little differently.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about something that's actually, I think, pretty cool.
This could be, in my mind, one of the most epic family nuances to come to light, just because you don't have to waste 2 hours,
Game changer, man.
2 hours of your Saturday or Sunday, which I'm going to tell you right now, my wife has pretty much almost handed the reins over to this on me.
Oh, do it, man.
No, I don't mean this, what we're going to talk about, but like what this encompasses.
Yeah.
She's handed it over. Like, she hasn't like said, here's the big list. Go to the store and get everything we need. But she'll be like, here's half the list. Go get it quick. And then I'll be like, does this mean I got to go back tomorrow? Pretty much.
No.
Won't be now.
I say no, ma'am.
It won't be now.
So I encourage anybody out there that has not tried the online grocery order for the pickup, you got to do it. And I know, what did this sound like to you? When I first heard it, I thought, what kind of a lazy piece of shit motherfucker don't want to even go buy his own groceries? Then, a couple months into the whole thing going down, me and my wife get into a situation where we just don't have time to go grocery shopping. It was one of those weekends. We had a wedding going on. We had a birthday the next day.
Right.
Things were just hectic all over the place. I said, look, let's just try it. I said, let's order just the bare necessities, the things that we need. Whatever we don't need, we'll go back on Monday and get, right? Order it, everything online, boom. You get exactly what you need. You're not window shopping. You're not getting stopped in the clothes section. Oh, this shirt's so cute. No, you don't get any of that.
Well, and that's a big thing to my wife is it'll take her an hour and a half. She's not spending an hour and a half's worth of money, but she gets distracted by sales and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, to where you don't have any of that going on. You order exactly what you need. To me, it's become a huge money saver. Like to where if you would go in there, like we said, impulse shopping, well, I needed this, maybe I'll get this, this, and this too. If you just work off of a list of what you actually need for your home, it's fantastic. Thing that I love. Okay, so just to do a little bit of a comparison here. So we got the two that I have actually dealt with have been Giant Eagle and Walmart. Giant Eagle, you pay a little bit more for pretty much everything you get, and there's a little bit of charge that goes with it.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're paying more and a charge.
Yeah, it's like a convenience charge, Walmart, shit's all free, right? Like, all you literally have to do, you can get online, get the Walmart grocery app, download it onto your phone, right? You have to put a little bit of information, basically create username, password, same normal shit you always do. And then you just start searching. And you can search, dude, you want to type in Jimmy Dean, it'll bring you every Jimmy Dean product that they have in the entire store.
Wow.
And you can pick, I want the Jimmy Dean egg cup, like a single
Is it
serving
only
egg cup.
grocery shopping or can you?
Anything. We get dog food, treats, we get all of the hair care products and stuff like that.
What about my 5-pack of Hot Wheels cars?
Why not? Because what they'll do is they'll have a list. So if you type in Hot Wheels right now, it'll pull up the Hot Wheels that they have.
Right.
And if they don't have it, it'll say out of stock and you can't order it.
Right.
So it's fantastic in that way. Now, a couple things we learned, just slight cautionary tales. If you get vegetables, they're going to take the vegetables with
They're on the top.
yeah, that are with the soonest date. So do I necessarily recommend putting the vegetables on there? No, not really. Meat, unless it's some kind of a prepackaged meat, I like to pick out my own meat at the store.
Ditto.
But to me, I can make that trip into the store for 6 things real quick
Yeah.
whenever I need to and make it nice and easy. You can set up your time, which I love. So legitimately, you get on there, you set it up to
Works
where,
around your schedule.
right, I want to pick it up from 9 to 10 on Sunday morning. It's done.
Well, like for instance, for me, Walmart is more on my way home.
Right.
So if I wanted to do this at Walmart, I would just do it around close to 15 minutes after I get off work.
Right.
Pick it up then.
Agreed.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And one of the things that they don't tell you, though, it's a drawback if you're not into this program, is if you're still shopping at Walmart, the people that are shopping for me are in your way. They have these huge carts with all these different bins on them now. And you know that you can see that's exactly what they're doing. They have a list because you pick everything and you pay for it before they shop, right? So they have this huge list and they're just pushing these giant cart
So
things
pretty
around.
soon-
So it's all
Pretty soon
In the
it's
way.
just going to be the doors to Walmart will close. They will seal them up.
Yep.
And people will just come up and pick up their shit eventually.
except for like meat and vegetables. And
Because they're going to be sick and tired of having to avoid these fucking giant carts. Because 10 years from now, that's 50%. Or there should be these giant carts, which they're going to have to figure out a new system then.
Yeah.
To where they pulling off the repeat goods in the back somewhere.
Yeah.
And sorting them out.
Yeah. Now then, the one that we haven't done is there's a chain locally here, Bueller's, to where they have the same. You can order your shit on their thing, go pick it up. They actually have, and there's a cost involved based on where you live, but they actually have a drop off. They will bring your shit to your house.
Well, Bueller's has kind of been doing this for a long time. where you could order early. Because they always
don't
had a
know.
system where you could go into Bueller's and and then you just pull your car around. They have a numbers, and then they would just load your car up with your numbers.
You still have to do all the shopping though.
Right.
That's
but,
just them loading up your car for you.
Right, but they offered this earlier, way earlier. I bet you it's almost been 10 years ago, where you could order, maybe not online, but you could somehow you get your order in. Maybe you even drop your order off.
Yeah.
Something weird like that. You drop it off and then you go pick it back up.
I don't know.
I think
So
could
I
be.
don't know.
If you've been a Bueller's employee for 25 years, hit us up at theharperguys.com and tell me I'm full of shit.
Right, which you might be. It's hard
Or,
to say.
sorry, theharperguys@gmail.com.
Exactly. So I do have. I got 2 more things to mention on this, just kind of a buyer beware to make sure that like one good, one bad. One of the things that's cool is if you use the app more than once, it'll recognize anything that you've bought more than one time, and it'll put it on your necessities list.
Your preferred list.
So if you get the 40 pack of water every week, you get the special Neutrogena hair shit, like the same thing, you can literally just go through and be like, bam, 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 bam.
I think it's great.
It saves so much time.
As the older I get, the less time I want to fucking waste.
Yep.
I want to be on my couch longer, or I want to just be at home doing what I want to do and not out. Because the older I get, the more I just don't want to be around
Correct.
the crowds. It's not even the crowds, just the people in my fucking way.
Yeah. It drives me crazy. Well, what I hate is like I'm a mission shopper.
Me too.
Give me a list, give me a goal, let me get through it and get done.
How many times have you come back from the store and your wife looked at you and said, "You're done already?" It's like every time for me. I'm like, yeah, point A to point B,
Yeah.
back home.
It's the only way to shop for me.
I don't bullshit around. And
No,
most
you
men
can't.
are
Fuck
most
it.
men are like that.
Yeah.
You get your dads that are more like their moms occasion.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's times that like I'll go out shopping like something for the wife or
Right.
something like that. You know, like
But that's not grocery
I
shopping.
might have an idea what I'm doing, but like I'll take my time. You know, make sure that I get the right thing.
But that's not grocery
Like,
shopping.
Grocery shopping, clothes shopping. You better. Everything's online these days. You better have an idea. If you're not going to order this shit online, you better have a pretty fucking good idea when we get to the store what you're looking for.
See? You just backed up my whole Redbox theory right now.
Fuck your Redbox theory. Your Redbox theory's dumb
Order
shit.
it on your phone so that way you got a good idea when you get there. The idea's already done.
It's dumb as hell.
I'm taking this home.
Complete
with me.
fucking waste of time and energy. This is exactly what we're talking about not doing, wasting time and energy. When I can watch that movie from home, why do we give a fuck about renting it from Redbox?
Because it's cheaper.
Well,
I like to save money too.
You're getting me off topic. It's annoying. Fuck
Yeah,
Redbox.
yeah.
We're not rehashing this again there. Redbox.
I just did.
I'm going to take the hat. You're not getting the hat with the red bill anymore. There, Redbox. You're going to be blue box from now on.
That's right.
So the last thing you have to take into consideration is there's a little button, like a little checkbox that you have to pay attention to when you're done.
Yeah.
And it's
What happens if you forget that? You don't get to order?
no. What it is it's the allow replacements, right? So if you put in that you wanted the 16-ounce box of Cheez-Its, right? They're out of 16-ounce boxes of Cheez-Its. So for a replacement, you might get either 2 12s or a 24 or 2 8s or whatever it is. Or if they're out of
Well, I don't want them to upgrade. You can downgrade me all you want. Don't go from 16 to 24.
no price difference.
Oh.
But the other thing that you might get sometimes is
So they price match that?
yeah, oh yeah. But if you wanted Cool Ranch Doritos and they were out, you might get nacho cheese.
That's a big difference.
That's what I'm saying. So, but what's great about that? So it's just one of those things that you have to. I would recommend that you pay attention to it.
How does that person make that decision?
They
What
have
if I would have rather had jacked?
Oh no, in their system, they have what the option's going to be. But what's nice is they come to your car, tell you exactly, hey, how you doing today, sir? This is your list. These are the 2 things that we actually substituted out. These are your substitutions. Are you okay with these? If you say no, they will literally take them out of the bin, remove them from your bill, and you just don't have that at that point.
Well, hey, thank you for being honest and helpful, you know?
So highly recommend it. Big shout out. There's a lot of things in this world I don't fucking like about Walmart, but this is one thing. Huge fan of. It will actually save you money in the long run if you do it right. It's super convenient. Gives you a little bit more time to do something else you'd rather be doing.
Yeah.
Give online shopping a try.
I'm going to try. I have not tried it yet, but I'm definitely going to. The Acme near me, which you said you have not tried, they have 3 parking spaces now for pickup. So I'm definitely going to
You
try
gonna get
it.
the app and give her
I'm
help?
going to give it a go. Even if it's just a few things just to try it, you know?
I'm going to ask you here in a couple weeks. I'll give you a couple weeks to get through it.
Oh God.
And I want to know. I mean, you're not going to give me your pledge that you're going to do it and then just not do it.
Okay.
So you better get her done.
All right.
All right.
We're on our way out, Jake.
So New Year's resolutions, gimmicks and fads, online shopping.
You know, New Year's resolutions. If you've got one, stick with it as long as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't come up with this shit because you didn't want. You're trying to make yourself better. Whatever.
Be the 12%.
Yes.
You know, come through. No, we really
it.
appreciate it. Put out a fanny pack.
Don't
Put out a fanny pack, and then pick up your
get one
your
of those
groceries in
slim
your
fanny,
car.
fanny packs that no one will know you're wearing.
No. Hey, you guys are awesome. Thanks for all the shout-outs. Thanks for all the feedback. We really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the first video.
Hope you guys enjoyed the first 20 episodes here.
First 20. Here we go, man.
Woo! Brand new year. Of course, we're a couple weeks in now
Yep.
since you're watching this, but
It's always a good time.
fucking do it.
Give somebody a hug. Tell them you love them.
That's right.
That's right.
Pip pip.
Cheerio.